Small yet so very mighty. These tiny seeds literally feed the world. Think about your breakfast this morning. Was it cereal? Perhaps some toast? Chances are grains were involved. They are fundamental, truly essential foods. Yes, grains are a very big deal. Flour. What is it really? It is grain, simply ground up fine. Usually, we think of wheat flour, but many grains can become flour. Flour gives us bread, our daily bread. It makes pasta, cakes, and cookies too. Our kitchens would be far less exciting. So many delicious things begin with flour. Why are grains and flour so important? Well, they give us precious energy. Carbohydrates, folks. That is the fuel. Our bodies need this fuel to function. A grainy lineup. Meet the cereal stars. First up, let's talk wheat. It is the undisputed king of bread. Wheat is a truly global superstar. It grows happily in many climates. Different wheat types exist, you know. Hard wheat means more protein, great for bread. Soft wheat has less, perfect for cakes. Wheat flour is a kitchen staple everywhere. Next on our list is rice, a daily staple for billions of people, especially prominent across the continent of Asia. Rice is also a type of grass seed. It absolutely adores growing in water. You see it in flooded fields called paddies. So many varieties: long grain, short grain, white rice, or the more nutritious brown rice. And we cannot forget about oats. Hello, comforting bowl of oatmeal? Oats are incredibly healthy for you. They are packed with a special fiber. From kernel to kitchen, the flour transformation. How do we get that fine flour? It all starts with a whole grain kernel. This kernel has 3 distinct parts. The bran is the tough outer layer. It is absolutely packed with good fiber. The germ is the embryo, the tiny life source. It holds many valuable nutrients inside. The endosperm is the starchy middle part. Milling, that is the magic word here. Milling simply means grinding the grain. Ancient folks used good old-fashioned stones. They rubbed grains between 2 stones. This action produced a rather coarse flour. Today, we use very large, efficient machines. Roller mills are the modern standard. These use steel rollers to crush kernels. The milling process can be straightforward, or it can be quite a bit more complex. For whole wheat flour, it is simple. They grind the entire kernel together. Section 4. Ancient grains, timeless tables, a historical bite. Grains are not some new food trend. Not by a long shot, my friends. Humans began farming grains way back, about 10,000 years ago, give or take. This was a monumental shift for humanity, often called the Neolithic Revolution. People started to settle in one place. Wheat and barley were the early pioneers. Ancient Egyptians absolutely revered their bread. They even used bread to pay workers. They had established public bakeries, and they crafted many kinds of bread. They also brewed a type of beer from grain. Grains were essentially their form of money. Grains represented life and sustenance. Tomb paintings clearly show these activities. The Romans also heavily relied on grains. Bread and circuses was their famous saying. This was to keep the population content. The mighty Roman army marched on grain. They constructed advanced mills for grinding and spread grain farming techniques across the vast expanse of their empire. Flour was a critical strategic commodity. Section 5. Global grain gastronomy. Who eats what where? Wheat is a massive deal in many places. Europe, for instance, truly loves its bread. France, Italy, Germany, all are famous for their incredible array of baked goods. The United States and Canada also join in as major wheat growers and consumers. Think sandwiches, pasta, and delicious pizza. The Middle East and North Africa too. Rice reigns supreme across much of Asia. China and India are top consumers. They are also leading producers of rice. Just imagine all the diverse rice dishes, from savory fried rice to aromatic biryani and the delicate art of making sushi. Southeast Asian countries are also big fans. Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia all love rice. Corn is undoubtedly king in the Americas. Especially throughout Latin America, it shines. Mexico is the historical birthplace of corn. Tortillas, tamales, and arepas are staples. All of these are made from corn. The United States uses a lot of corn. Section 6. More than just food, the power packed in grains. Grains are true nutritional powerhouses, folks. They provide us with essential carbohydrates. This is our body's main energy source, absolutely loaded with good fiber. Fiber helps your digestion run smoothly. It can also help you feel fuller. This is great for managing your weight. Grains also contain very important minerals such as iron, magnesium, and selenium. Iron is crucial for carrying oxygen. Magnesium is good for bones and muscles. Selenium acts as a powerful antioxidant. It helps protect our cells from damage. Eating a wide variety of different grains helps ensure we get all these nutrients. The economy gets a big boost from grains. Farming grains creates countless jobs worldwide. Millions of farmers across the globe depend on their grain crops for livelihood. Transporting grains, milling them into flour, selling all those grain-based products. All of these activities are big business. Section 7. The enduring legacy, why grains still rule. So there you have it, grains and flour. They might seem quite simple on the surface, but they are so much more complex. They form the very foundation of diets all around this beautiful planet of ours. From one tiny, unassuming little seed comes an incredible amount of nourishment and so much of our shared culture. We have traced their remarkable journey from those ancient sun-drenched fields to the highly efficient modern mills and finally onto our kitchen tables. The technology involved has certainly changed, but their fundamental importance remains steadfast. Grains have literally shaped human civilizations. They continue to sustain us every day. The sheer variety is simply astounding. Wheat, rice, corn, oats, and more. So many more to discover. Each grain has its own unique story, its own particular uses in cooking, its own distinct and wonderful flavors. Learning about them enriches our lives. It helps us appreciate our daily food. Grains and flour are truly wonders. They are a precious gift from nature, carefully honed by human ingenuity over time. They feed us, nourish us, keep us going. They power vast sectors of our economies. They are deeply woven into our traditions. Okay, folks, let's talk about something amazing. It's probably in your kitchen right now. I'm talking about grains and their powdery, versatile offspring flour. These aren't just boring bits of stuff. They are tiny, powerful engines of deliciousness. Or maybe some comforting, twirlable pasta? How about that breakfast cereal you love? Guess what? Grains are the superstars there. Flour, you see, is simply grain that's been ground up, ready to transform into something wonderful. It's culinary magic, based on simple ingredients. In this little exploration, we're going on an adventure. We're going to peek behind the curtain. We'll see how these humble grains rule the world, from a tiny seed planted in the earth to the warm, crusty loaf on your table. Are you ready to explore these pantry powerhouses? Good, because here we go. Think way back, thousands and thousands of years. Our ancestors were clever hunter-gatherers, right? Then, someone had a brilliant idea: plant these seeds. They learned to cultivate wild grasses for their grains. This discovery, my friends, changed human history forever. It was the dawn of agriculture, a true game changer. Once people started farming grains, things shifted. They didn't need to roam constantly for food. They could settle down in one place, build homes. Villages began to sprout up around fertile fields. These settlements grew into towns, then cities. Civilizations like those in Mesopotamia and Egypt blossomed. And what fueled their growth? You guessed it, grain, wheat, barley, rice. These became staples, the bedrock of society. Fast forward to today, farming is a bit different. We've got massive tractors with GPS. Scientists develop special seeds resistant to disease. They grow bigger, better yields, but the fundamental principle remains the same. Farmers work hard to grow the best possible grain, tending the fields, watching the weather, hoping for sun, all to ensure a bountiful harvest for us all. And many others are destined for your kitchen. Global market. Imagine a worldwide network, a giant pantry, if you will. Grains are shipped on enormous cargo vessels. They travel by trains chugging across continents. Trucks carry them down highways to local mills and stores. It's a complex dance of logistics and trade, connecting farmers in one corner of the world to you. The big players in this global grain game, you've got wheat, corn, maize for some of you, and rice. These three are the titans of the trade. Countries like the USA, Canada, Russia, Australia are major exporters. Other nations rely on importing these grains to feed their people and their livestock. Prices fluctuate, influenced by weather, demand, and global events. It's like a worldwide stock market, but for food. This international trade in grains is incredibly important. It ensures that food can get to where it's needed. Even if a region has a bad harvest, they can import. It links the farmer who grew the wheat to the miller who grinds it into flour. They are fantastic sources of energy. Grains are packed with carbohydrates, you see. They give you the oomph to get through your day, whether you're running a marathon or just thinking hard. Now, not all grain products are created equal. You've heard about whole grains, right? They're the champs. Whole grains include all parts of the kernel, bran, germ, endosperm. The bran is the outer layer and it's loaded with fiber. Fiber is your digestive system's best buddy. It keeps things moving along smoothly, if you catch my drift. It also helps you feel full and satisfied after a meal. So, Reaching for whole wheat bread or brown rice is a smart move. Grains aren't just about carbs and fiber. They also provide a host of essential vitamins and minerals. B vitamins, for instance, are crucial for energy metabolism. They help your body unlock the energy from the food you eat. Very fabric of our cultures. Think about celebrations and traditions. What do you see? Often there's a special grain-based dish at the center, steamed, fried in sushi, in noodles. Across the Americas, corn or maize holds a sacred place, from tortillas and tamales to cornbread and grits. In Europe and the Middle East, wheat often takes center stage. Breads, pastries, pasta, and couscous are daily fare. There's also a deep, almost primal comfort in grains. The act of baking bread, for example, kneading the dough, the incredible aroma that fills your kitchen as it bakes. The delicious, mouth-watering creations made from grains and flour. First up, the undisputed champion bread. Oh, glorious bread. It comes in countless shapes, sizes, textures, and flavors. Crusty sourdough with that tangy kick, light, airy baguettes, fluffy Japanese shokupan, hearty German rye bread, Indian naan, perfect for scooping up curries, soft pita pockets. The world of bread is a universe unto itself. Then there's pasta. My oh my pasta, a gift from Italy embraced by the entire planet. Think of the endless possibilities. Twirlable spaghetti, comforting macaroni and cheese, elegant lasagna layered with goodness. Penne, fusilli, farfalle, so many shapes, each with a purpose. Usually made from durum wheat, semolina flour, and water or eggs. Sauced, baked, or in a simple soup, pasta is pure joy. A testament to the versatility of humble flour. What about the most important meal of the day? Breakfast. Grains are often the stars of our morning routines. A bowl of crunchy cereal with cold milk. Section 7. Conclusion. Grains and flour, forever essential, forever evolving. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of grains and flour. It's pretty clear these aren't just background ingredients, they are fundamental to our global food system. They provide sustenance for billions of people every day. They fuel our bodies with essential energy and nutrients. From the simplest porridge to the most elaborate pastries, grains and flour products are truly a big deal, a cornerstone of how we eat and how we live. From their ancient origins as wild grasses to the sophisticated agricultural and trade systems of today, grains have been on an incredible journey alongside humanity. They've shaped our civilizations, our diets, our cultures. They've been at the heart of innovation and tradition. The story of grain is the story of human ingenuity, our ability to cultivate, transform, and share the bounty of the earth in its many forms. The journey from a tiny seed to your plate is complex. It involves dedicated farmers, millers, bakers, and distributors. A vast global network works tirelessly to ensure these vital products reach our tables.